so we have a mixed number. What does this mixed number say?
1.3.
Okay, so that's how much school we have to go. It's not a lot, but it's enough that we still have some learning to do. My name's Adam Crispin. I grew up in Wichita, and I'm a Wichita public school teacher now at Anderson Elementary. First year teacher, 3rd grade. It's the end of the year, and we're kind of wrapping things up for that grand finale. If you've got 3 fingers in the air, kiss them and say, mwah. My year has had some ups and downs. It was as difficult as everyone said it was going to be. I feel like I have been lucky that my class has been a pretty good class. It took a while to get the hang of it, and I suppose I have the hang of it, or most people would, if they poked their head in the room, they would assume I have the hang of it. But I'm realizing how many things I'm going to change next year. It was definitely a struggle in the beginning, and so I just kind of adapted to all the work that was necessary. So you're going to make up this conversation, and it might be you might talk about what you liked about 3rd grade. It might be what you didn't like about 3rd grade. It might be just general wisdom, tips about life as a 9-year-old. My mom was a 1st grade teacher. She retired about 8 years ago, and I remember her often having all of her teacher stuff spread over the living room floor and working on that, you know, after I went to bed. She was still working on it, and looking back on that, I just can't imagine how she was a teacher and she had children. I don't have kids, so that seems an impressive juggling act, but I don't know, she was a teacher for 20 years, so I guess she had time to perfect it. Raise your hand if you can tell me, where do the quotes start? Don't say, where do they start? The biggest surprise might be just that how much being a teacher has become part of my life, how when I come to school in the morning, it's not like other jobs I've had where it's like I'm going to work. I feel like, you know, it's my home away from home. The students I'm working with, you know, we've all become very close with each other, kind of like a family. So that's great. I mean, that's the whole feeling that it doesn't necessarily feel like a job, but it's just kind of my life. That feeling I maybe wasn't expecting, and it kind of makes it easier to deal with the hours. It doesn't feel like I'm putting in all these hours for my day job, or, you know, it's like it's who I am. And are you guys ready for the award ceremony? It is bittersweet being at the end. As I said, I've come to enjoy working with this group of kids so much, and I'm going to miss them. But at the same time, I will see them in the hall next year. I'm preparing for next year. All year I've been taking notes of what doesn't work or what I want to do different. So I'm kind of constantly preparing for how I'll do things next year, and there's definitely a lot of strategies that I will change, different things for next year. Congratulations, young man. You have a bright future. Well, my favorite part of being a teacher is the connection with the students, especially an actual classroom teacher, just spending 7 hours a day with these kids, you know, 8-9 months out of the year. It's just the connections are much deeper than when I had just worked with kids in the past for a few hours a day. That connection, just how well you get to know them, that's, you know, the relationships are just so much stronger, and they're deepened by the hours. So I've really enjoyed that, and that's kind of made it worthwhile.
Bye, Mr. Crispin. Bye, Dad.
All right, let's do it.